Buck is one of the most versatile and powerful operators in Rainbow Six Siege, and when played right can be one of the best tools to ranking up. And in this video I'll be giving you tips on how you can master Buck to unlock his full potential. Now, to simplify this video, I've broken it down into some key parts: his loadout, his secondary gadget, his unique ability, and finally some tips and tricks you may not have known so you can instantly improve the next time you play Buck. Now, if you guys go on to enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and without further ado, let's jump straight into it and take a look at his loadout. Now, with every operator, you get a variety of combinations for their loadout, and it's a key part of how you'll be able to approach each round. For Buck, he gets the choice of the C8 SFW assault rifle and the Cammer's DMR. Now, for me, his AR is one of the better weapons in the entire game with a high fire rate and manageable recoil. So for me, I'd run his AR 9 times out of 10 unless you have a specific playstyle in mind. Now, to use Buck's weapons effectively, you have to understand his role. At heart, Buck is an entry fragger, so using his fully automatic weapon is probably your best option here, especially when it can be as good as the C8. Now, as an entry fragger, your goal is to help your team enter the map and gain access to the bomb site, picking off anyone that you can in the process. Do remember, the aim of the attacking team is to plant the diffuser, not to get as many kills as possible. So once you've gained access to that bomb site, help your team plant the diffuser. With that being said, the Cammer's DMR can still be a good surprise pick to catch defenders off guard when watching the diffuser from longer angles on specific maps. Overall, Buck has an amazing choice of weapons. Either of the weapons are a decent pick, all of which allowing him to be effective and deadly as an entry fragger. But with his weapons out of the way, let's take a look at his secondary gadgets. So for the secondary gadgets, Buck has the choice between the hard breach charge and stun grenades, both of which are great options in specific situations. So how do you choose the right gadget for you? Now, 9 times out of 10 you'll be wanting to bring the hard breach charge, as it will always allow you to open up any reinforced walls or hatches that haven't been electrified. This can be extremely strong on banks like map when attacking the basement objective, because not all 3 hatches can be denied by a Kaid, so bringing a hard breach charge can allow you to open up one of the 3 if they have been forgotten. On top of this, it can also be used as a great backup if your dedicated hard breacher gets unalived early in the round. With that being said though, in the event of the defending team playing operators like Jaeger, Aruni, or even Wamai, stun grenades can be the perfect tool to burn those gadgets and allow a more successful team push into the site, because as I mentioned earlier, this is your job as an entry fragger. Now, the best tip to make sure you choose the correct gadget for each round is to use the drone phase effectively and take advantage of that attacker repick feature. If you guys drone out the objective and you see that they have an Aruni and a Jaeger, maybe switching off the hard breach device is a better option for you, because then, as I said, you can burn those gadgets. But if you have these stun grenades picked and then you see that they don't have these operators, maybe switching back to the hard breach device is a better option. Either way, the attacker repick feature can be extremely strong, so make sure you use it effectively. So with his loadout and his secondary gadgets out of the way, let's take a look at his unique ability, the skeleton key shotgun. Now, even with a perfect loadout, Buck still has a lot more to offer with his unique ability. His gadget, the skeleton key shotgun, is arguably one of the most versatile gadgets in the entire game, and using this gadget effectively can single-handedly win you rounds and allowing you to progress in your ranks. Now, at a basic level, Buck can just use his shotgun to open up any soft walls, floors, hatches, or even ceilings to create unique attacking angles on any map. His gadget does this while also carrying its own weight as an amazing close range solution to any approaching defenders. So the best 3 tips I can give to getting the most out of this amazing gadget is to 1. Play vertically as much as possible from above and below any objectives. Tip number 2 then is to create unique angles to catch the defenders off guard and to use those angles to watch diffusers from places the defending team won't expect. Once again, playing vertically can do both of these jobs incredibly well. Now, tip number 3 is to utilize the shotgun in any close quarter engagement, especially when swinging corners that you already know someone will be at. So if you're approaching an objective or you're entering a room and you know you're going to be getting into a close quarter engagement, switch to the gadget quickly and use that shotgun as it's intended. Swing around that corner, spraying that shotgun has a very fast fire rate and it does a surprising amount of damage, and you will see in just 2 or 3 shots from his skeleton key shotgun, the defenders will be blown away. These 3 tips alone can single-handedly win you rounds, and you'll be able to do things in a way the defenders won't be expecting, and they may not even be able to react to it at all. Now, to end off the video, I wanted to jump into a few custom games and show off some of these tips and tricks and some of these unique angles so that you can use them next time you play Siege to instantly improve. So without further ado, let's jump into the game and let's take a look. Okay, so here we are with our first little lineup here, I guess you could call it. This is going to be on Kanal when they are playing Basement, and you've probably seen this one before. First thing you're going to want to do is obviously come over to this window, and obviously I am not the creator of any of these. I definitely haven't done that, but what you can do is on this window you can even open up the floor and giving you a perfect like line of sight straight into locker room. And if you manage to get a pick on someone there, or even just put some pressure on them, clear them out, you can then approach down through this window, and obviously this area, or at least this room, as you can see from up there, is going to be able to be cleared out. Now don't forget, they can also hide back in the shower room, so what you're going to do is be careful when you swing this, and make sure you check your angles down here. But overall, this angle is a very good way, and as you can see, if you're playing this window from here, you're not even going to be able to shoot back from that angle without having to crouch and walk directly under here. But as you can see, it is a very good line of sight. So this next trick is one that I think a lot of you guys aren't going to know as much as the other one. This one comes in Arsenal room of Clubhouse, and as you can see, this is an area that a lot of the defenders like to play, and obviously a lot of people try playing this hatch, and a lot of people do open up this floor here. And as you guys can see, if you come in here and open up some of this floor, you do get a great angle into this Arsenal room, and it is a very good way of dealing with the defenders. However, we can take this one step further by going to the upstairs room above kitchen. And this is actually an angle that I saw on TikTok, but if you guys actually come here, you can destroy all this floor and carpet, and if you aim and shoot even more, you can literally get a very long angle on Arsenal room. Now, if you guys want to maybe open up this floor before coming upstairs, you can, because as you can see, it can be a little bit difficult to open it up, but once it's all open up, you are extremely safe from this angle. If there is a defender, they are not going to be expecting you on another floor above, and this is a very powerful angle. If you see a teammate plant the bomb down there and you can watch it from above here, you've basically just won the round for absolutely free, because even if the defender tries running up here to see if anyone's watching from this area, they're not going to be running straight to top floor. And once again, as you guys can see from the defender's point of view, they are going to be seeing this and they're going to be like, okay, where are you? And they are not going to be paying attention to the hole in the top floor. Now, obviously, they can still see it and can still shoot you from here, but they're not going to be expecting it. They're going to be more worried about the immediate opening above their head. This trick where you can go another floor above basement is actually a very good trick, and another one that can be applied to another map. Now, this final trick actually comes on Chalet, once again when you are attacking the basement objective. As you guys know, if you open up all of this floor, it actually reveals a lot of stuff down in the basement, and it can create great angles to clear out some of those defenders. As you can see, if we come down here, you can actually destroy all of this floor as well. This is a great sight line to open. It actually gives you a chance to watch your teammates down there. Obviously, this is opening up the storage room area from above, and you can also get quite a lot of visibility into wine cellar. Now, just standing here and playing this floor is still a great way for a buck to get some free kills, but once again, using the same rules we applied last time, we can take this one step further. If you come to this part of mezzanine, you can actually open up the floor here, and once again shoot out the floor below, and you can actually get an even safer sight line onto the basement, and you can really catch people off guard with this because they really don't expect it. And obviously, once again, if you open up these angles before you come upstairs, you can get like great angles. As you can see, I can open this up and I get the safest angle into that storage room. But overall, using this kind of strategy where you go an extra floor above the floor you're attacking, it really can catch a lot of people off guard. Either way, guys, that was the last trick. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, subscribe. I'm not going to waste your time any further. Subscribe or the hostage gets it. Now, I'm only joking, guys. I know you want me to kill the hostage anyway.